Funasian, the guy too fine. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mr. DJ BUDETEE. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And you?
Wow, it's like you are based in UK.
No, naturally, I'm in Italy.
How come the voice is like that?
But I hope to be there. I
How
hope to be there someday,
how come
you
the
know.
voice? There's nothing there, my brother. I've been to UK a lot of time. Nothing there. You will love Italy more than it's so. When the first time I got there, I asked myself, is that how it is? It's like when I went to the US also, it's like I was asking myself, and so it just reach. All I name, understand, and so it be. So welcome to
Yeah.
BUDETEE Afro Hour.
Thank you very much, sir, for the privilege, bringing us on your program. We
Thank
appreciate.
thank you. So please, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
All right, my beautiful people, I go by the name Mlex Songz. I'm a singer, songwriter, cinematographer, and also I do live on stage. Yeah.
Wow, live. When you say live on stage, can you elaborate a little bit on it?
Yeah, when I mean live on stage, I'm a very good vocalist when it comes to the music aspect of it. So, I do even more on live play, even more than the studio stuff. It's just what I know how to do best.
Okay, so are you now trying to tell us that um, live on stage is different? Because I'm just hearing it all, so no blame me if I ask question. Because so are you now trying to let us understand that people who is doing live on stage are different from people singing in the studio? Or I
No,
don't know. That's
that
why
that's
that's
not
why
actually
that's why I
what
wanted
I
to break it down. For real, for us, we don't understand. I mean, not a singer.
All right, straight up, that's not what I'm actually trying to make you understand. Like when I mean, not everybody who actually good when it comes to backstage, when it comes to studio stuff that actually good vocally, when they are on stage, like performing. You see a lot of artists, they find it difficult to actually, perform without a playback, most times, in our performances, though everybody have different, way of, them expressing themselves when it comes to music. So that's what I mean.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you very much. I really like that because for me, I didn't understand it properly. I have to ask a question. So
It's
can you
okay.
can you tell us where are you from? Huh?
All right. I'm from Edo State of Nigeria and precisely Ishan. I'm from Iraq.
Another Asian again. How come Asia is dominating the music industry in Europe? How come?
And because it ought to be so, because we are always focused and determined, to be the best in everywhere, we find ourselves.
Wow, that's a very brilliant one because everybody have it's like almost every person that I've interviewed that has good songs that can do a lot of good things. There are lots of some good Edo ones, but they are always from Isha, 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 Isha. So thank you. So you say you are a vocalist, good vocalist. So can you tell us how you found yourself doing music?
All right. Straight. In the year 2002, 2002 and stroke 2000, I happened to be a voice lead for my cousin brother. He's so rest in peace. His name is Happy Boy. He's a musician, in our vicinity. So I happens to be one of the back lead voice then. So as well, that period he was also teaching us how to play guitars and all that. Though I wasn't too that focused, but my other cousins were focused, and today they are playing very well. In fact, they even have their own band as we speak now. So after that period, I moved down to Lagos in the year 2004. Well, I started the musical career officially, back in my secondary schools and all that. I was also having the opportunity to to go for competitions, representing the school and in inter-school music competition in Lagos State. And at the long run, I happened to be one of the first runner-up, in the competition, which it was recognized as well in Lagos, and award was given to me, and I was granted interview to some radio stations, and some interview as well in the TV stations, that actually gave me the opportunity to actually meet with some of the Nigerian artists who are very blown and known today everywhere. Sometimes when you tell people your story, how you came about, some of them don't believe. What they believe the facts that they want to see, the proof and all that, which I have them. So that's how it all, came to the limelight, and I started doing the music officially while I was having, like two of my friends back then in school. We always collaborate as a crew. We're doing it gradually. We pay studio sections for ourselves and all that before the whole competition. Before I got myself, as one of the winner and the founder of the event, Mr. Olushola Adibowale. He took me personally, want to work on me as an artist. We go to take me to some of his a couple of French studios like Sonny, and I mean like Sammy. Sammy is an artist as well as a producer, lives in Dubai now, and also what's this guy's name? This guy that normally have some talk show on Instagram and all that. David Jones is a very popular Nigeria producer as well. David Jones, for those of us that know David Jones. So I happens to, he did a couple of songs for me then, So that's how it all started.
Wow, that's a very beautiful story. So, listening to your story, very, very heartwarming, and then you decide to leave it all and travel to Europe. Why?
Yeah, because the opportunity comes, to leave Nigeria to Europe, because we are in Africa, or we in quotes in Nigeria. We always have this belief that when we come to Europe, we live a better life and everything is more easier here. Not knowing that even there are so many opportunities you can actually get back in your country that you can't get here, even though you spent 10 years and all that. So we came here and we see how it is. There's no going back. We just have to be here, and start off from there.
Okay, that's a good one. But would you wish you have not made that journey to Europe?
In one side, I wish. In the other side, I would not have wished. Because if you look at the situation in Nigeria today, it's like living from hell to hell, due to the insecurities and, several stuff that's going on in the regions, and all that, the killings, the rituals, a lot of things is just like, when I'm listening to them on the news, I start asking myself, am I really from Nigeria? I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
So, because back then it wasn't like this. The country was kind of peaceful. But now it's not even peaceful for the big or the rich or the poor. Everybody just, on the same side as we speak now. So, in the other hand, I want to say yes. If I was there, because of, the stuff I was into, I would have been, a very big person by now, because of the people I'm going to
Yeah,
relate and mingle with
the connect
and
you
all
were
that.
having.
Yes, I was having opportunity with some of these top artists you're seeing everywhere today. Yeah. So this is it.
So, you are based in Europe. Uh, is did you lose the opportunity because you can still be working with them even while you are still in Europe?
No, the opportunity is not actually lose. There is difference between when you want to work with the people back home, you have to be there with them, to see how it goes. Let me tell you something, sir. The industry we call industry in the EU or in Europe, I say, it's not the same industry we're having in Nigeria. All right. If what we are doing here we call industry in the Europe, it was what Nigeria called industry, I believe nobody would have been anywhere by now. And secondly, there are so many of these, our uncles, our brothers who actually can actually sponsor an artist to, extent of getting blown or getting known everywhere. But they look at it in sense that if I put money into this guy or into this, lady, I'm not sure I'm going to get, in return. I'm not sure this guy is not going to betray or this woman is not going to betray and all that. These are what I think they're putting into consideration that make them actually not to like focus on us. Because you see, most of us, we are talented. We have talent. When I mean talent, we have raw talent. In the whole EU, I must bet you, Italy and Torino are the place where you'll find, the most artists. Like when I mean a lot of artists, a lot of talent are here, but nobody to help, nobody to sponsor. This is why we always remain. And the other one is there's no unity among us. When we try to come together, at the end of the day, see some people disagree, some people agree, but it's normal in nature. Yeah.
You said something which is very interesting, and I want to ask you about it again. You said if what they call the EU industry in Africa is what we call it here, nobody will be anywhere. Can you tell us why you use that statement?
You actually got it wrong. I said if the way we call the industry in
Okay.
the EU,
Yeah.
that's how the Nigeria industry was,
Okay.
I believe none of them would have gone anywhere.
Okay. Can you tell us
That's what I
why?
mean.
Yeah. Can you tell us why?
Yeah, because if you look at the EU industry today, in fact, there is no love among even the artists, the entertainers. When I mean, I'm not talking about only the singers. We have comedians. We have actors. We have different DJs. We are all entertainers. There's no connection between all of us. I don't know if you understand.
Mm-hmm.
There is one thing I always see that I love about Nigeria industry. When you see some, like for example, now if what's it called? If basketball is having an event, you see all the colleagues that will be there, and believing me, most of them are not going to be even paid in that shoe. Most of them will even support to grow. When we support each other to grow, definitely we all someday we will hit the limelight. If somebody in the EU by today hits the limelight, I believe that will be a China for each and every one of us to follow to get to the other side of the road.
Okay. Why do you think? What do you think we can do to foster the love you're talking about?
Okay, like I see, I won't lie to you. I don't think it will work.
Why?
When I mean I don't think
Why do you
it will
think so?
work,
Why do you think so?
because several times you see an artist is having an event, and before you know, another artist in the same city might actually fix event on that same day. It might even be within the same environment, which normally, if there was love, if there was collaboration, that shouldn't have been happened. When you see Mr. A is having an event on the 20th of July, you should fix your own maybe on the 30th of July. It can be in the same city, no problem. Once we're doing these things to each other, at the end of the day, how do you expect us to grow? How do you expect the love to reign? It will not. Everybody wants to do their thing. No fault about it. It's true. You
Okay.
know?
Okay. Now this I'm going to cross over because this is the crossing point. When I mean I want to cross over, you said something
Go
about
ahead.
you said something about uh, we coming together to foster love. I don't know. It's not going to work. Am I correct? Is that what you said?
Yet I said it might not work because I've seen a lot of organization that has been, put together to actually make this foster of love, like bringing everybody in one umbrella. It doesn't work.
Okay.
So that's why I go on this side.
Okay. So then you guys created Star Forum. So if we
Sure.
if we are already having a mindset of we coming together, it might not work. Understand what I'm trying to say? It might
Yeah.
not work. Then what what did you have in mind when you were creating that forum? If you already had a
All right.
mindset of it might
Yeah.
not work. Because when you step into
All
a
right.
boat, wait please, when you step into a boat and think, oh, this boat might capsize. So behind your mind, even when the boat is drifting, it's still going to be like, I hope it's not going to capsize. So you're not going to actually be relaxed and put your effort inside. So tell us what you think. about creating 5 star, then with a mindset of it might not work. That's I just want you to explain to us and the people that are listening.
All right. Very, very, very quick. First of all, they say respect is due to those people who the respect is due to. I want to actually appreciate, the escorts from the president, Mr. Sonny Maxim, Mr. Diamond Gentle, Mr. Keith Bobodo, Miss X the Lioness, Mr. UG Money, Mr. Weke Master, Miss Vera, and all the able members of Stars Forum. You know, first of all, well, let me first of all deal on the EU aspect of it.
Okay.
Now, when we want to actually, if we really want to make this unity when it comes to the Europe, I'm not talking only about the Italy or France and all that. We want to foster unity among us. You see, non-entertainers. When I mean non-entertainers, those people who are pioneers in the EU, those people who are behind some of our success when it comes to the music. Those are the people that can come together. It's not like, for example, now when we are having an association whereby we have, the DJs, the music, the artists, the gospel singers, and put all of them together. And August, we have a president among us. Believe in me, everybody will always look at you like, is doing the same thing I'm doing. But we are having a neutral body who are not into what we are doing and they are serious about it. I believe we can move. Now, coming to Stars Forum, we formed Stars Forum, are just like a couple of us. Now, it wasn't the initial idea wasn't to bring in more people to join us. No, we did it because we want to help ourselves, to get to the next level. There is always a saying that says that one can never do it alone. You need a helping hand from the other side.
Yes.
You get it? So that was the idea we were having. But alongside, we decided, okay, let's try to let other people know our vision, our dream, what we are trying to achieve. And mind you, not everybody will buy to your ideas. Not everybody will buy to your knowledge. Not everybody will want to agree with what you are trying to sell to them. It's normal, even in business, that's how it is.
Okay. So how do we describe Star Forum? Is Star Forum an association or is a body comprises of some group of friends coming to help each other? Can you actually talk about Star Forum? Explain it to us.
Yes, as we speak now, Stars Forum is an association, you know, is composed of, like-minded people who are having the same ideology when it comes to music. People who understand what music business is all about. We have producers, we have DJs, and we have singers, we have song composers. Stars Forum is consists of these people. So if Stars Forum is as well is open to anybody who wants to be part of Stars Forum, you know, because what we do, one thing we know how to do best, we help each other. When I mean helping each other, you might be having a beat and you're not having a song on it. We'll put heads together and make sure something is done on it. We'll put heads together and make sure you bring us something that sounds good. That when it comes out, people will appreciate it. So these are, because these are what we think we need to do for each other. For example, now when we're talking about promotion, we really want to do a promotion. If I bring you, bring the other one, bring the other one, bring. Believe in me, where we cannot get to individually, we can get to it through those things, through those mix. It's very simple agenda.
Okay. Now you talked about the agenda. What's the aim and objective of the association? Apart from just helping, you can see help each other without coming together as an association. When you say an association, it takes a different tone because which means you expand, you get a lot of people. But when you are a group of people, the way you started is different. So an association is big, which means an association is being ruled by rules, guidelines, and
Of course.
people cannot deviate or drift from the set objectives. So what are you not are you can you so tell us about the aim and objectives first, and I will ask you if people are not actually now drifting from the original plan.
Okay, right now, I wouldn't want to go much details concerning the aims and objectives.
Okay.
Whosoever that wants to become a member of Stars Forum, when you get into Stars Forum, you definitely understand the aims and objective why Stars Forum is being called Stars Forum. All right, like I said in my previous statement, I said we are a couple of individuals that understands, that has the same idea what is called music, and we want to put heads together to help each other to get to the next level.
I can understand you very well if you don't want to go into the aims and objectives, but I believed this would have been a very a good forum for you to actually tell us a little bit of the aims and objectives of the association. Maybe people can actually listen and say, you know what, okay, let me go and see, let me go and join, because I don't want to come there, spend 1 or 2 times, and maybe my what I'm expecting is different from what I am hearing or I'm coming to get. So I don't know if you if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Of course, like I simplify it, like I said before, I just gave the major key why we call it Stars Forum. So I believe that's enough reason for anybody who wants to belong to a body or an association to get it straight. Like, oh, this is what this guy is talking about. This is what he said. This is what he said their plans are. This is the reason why the forum called Stars Forum. It's
Okay.
straight up.
Okay. So if you Stars Forum, have you people been able to actually do what you said to any of your member?
Yeah, like you see, it's a gradual process. We just started a couple of months ago, so it's a gradual process. We are working on them one after the other. It's not something you can just wake up one morning and achieve it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. So it takes time and patience, resources, energy, ideology for these things to work out. Because I might agree and the other person disagree. What happens? So we have to make sure everybody is working in line together to achieve this dream. I can't do it all alone. If we are like, for example, we're 30 or we're 20, believe in me, out of those 20, 12 might agree and 8 disagree. What do? You have to find a way to make sure this thing connects to everybody. Everybody understand what we are pursuing. So that's it.
So how many members are you looking up to, or or it's an open end?
Yeah, it's an open end for now, but we have limits. When we get to that limit, we actually, we bridge it. So for now, we are just we just up to between 20 upward. That's the real members. Which when I mean real member, people who are committed, people who always come to meeting, people who are always there when it comes to Stars Forum. Not everybody that belongs to a group that would be so proud of being part of those group. So I'm the secretary of the association, and I'm proud to be part of Stars Forum, a bona fide member as well, and one of the founder.
So what qualifies me to become a member?
All right,
I
it's
can be a singer, just do so whatever. Are you, because we always talk about people not being serious in what they are doing. So how do you actually screen a serious pending member? And what qualifies the
oh,
person?
first of all, you see, you know, uh, each individuals has their own opinion when it comes to reasons. All right. So if you're coming to be a member of Stars Forum, definitely we're conducting a private interview for you. We get to know where you are from. We get to know a few things about you. What kind of music are you into? All right. So when we screen and we think that yes, you're good to go, even if you don't know everything when it comes to music, when you come to Stars Forum, we give you the ideology. This is what you ought to do. This is what you were not doing before, and this is how you need to do it. You need to go about it, and definitely believe me, you'll be perfect tomorrow because everybody is learning. Even as I'm speaking to you, I'm learning.
Star Forum came out with a song.
Yeah.
Is Star Forum a group that is also singing, or was that an introduction type of music?
It's not an introduction type of music. It's an official music released by Stars Forum, and it was composed by some of the members in Stars Forum. All right. So, and like I said before, I said working with different people who has different idea, different ideology, it's very difficult. But it takes patience. And to be a leader, you know what it means. If you're not patient, you're not tolerant, you're not the person that listens to the people you are governing, it becomes a problem. So that's why we have a president who understands his people. He's so loyal and is ready, to even lay down for you to get what you want. So when we're composing the song, it was really held. When I mean held, like I agree that okay, the chorus we are to use. I agree that I like this chorus, the one you brought. And the other one said I don't like it. And the other one said I like this one brought. So you see, the conflict will be there. But at the end of it, we all came to an agreement and may go with one. And we go for the best. Because while we're doing that, we want everybody to bring their own opinion, their suggestion. And guess what? And at the end of the day, we arrive and get the best out of it. That was how that song was out.
So, are you afraid that this association might not stand?
I'm not afraid that it might not stand, but perhaps if it happens like that, it's normal thing that happen in life. So there are some people who lay foundation, and at the end of the day, an incident will happen, and the foundation will collapse. What do? You have to buckle up again. You can't say because you fail now, you don't want to try more. No, it doesn't work. As a man, you don't need to even have that kind of idea in your brain at first place. But I believe Stars Forum is not falling. We are waxing stronger every day by day. See, it's not they said many are called, but few are chosen. We might have thousands, like up to 100 members, and at the end of the day, we end up having 50 serious, strong-minded members. We are okay. Believing me that we know what we are here for. We know that the dreams which we are pursuing, and we know that yes, with having one mind, we can get to the next level. So that's it.
Wow. It's like I'm enjoying it. It's like that forum really actually brought a man they know is equal to the interview. That will
We are
be
ready any day. We are always ready.
Can you tell us the name of the president? You talked about having a president. Can you tell us who the president is?
Yeah, I will be so glad to introduce my able president. He's a big brother. He's a friend for years now. It took me as his own younger brother, but it happens we end up being in the same association. His name is no other person than Mr. Sonny Maxi, aka Five-Star General, the Okwale Five-Star General.
Wow. People are really enjoying your interview. They said they love it and you speak fire. I'm enjoying the interview too. It's like
We don't give I don't give time to anything. When you give me the question, I give it to you the way you want it. That is how interview is meant to be. No dull moments. I don't get dull moments.
Yeah, which is good.
Anytime, any day.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it and it's really nice. It's like when I was talking with Sonny Maxine, said, don't worry, MLS is going to come. I say, do you think MLS can handle the interview? Say, don't worry, bros, just bring him. He's going to be, talk to me about whatever. So MLS, with the way you've been talking and speaking and like the insight that you have, can you tell us a little bit about your educational background, if you want to? Because you are like
No,
somebody
no, no.
you're like somebody who's
It's
really
normal. It's normal.
who's good,
I'm
learned.
just Yes, I'm just a secondary school cert holder. I got my admission. The time I got my admission, it was late, and that same period, I want to leave. So I have to just, go with that, hoping when I get here, definitely will further education. But the thing is, education is never late. But when I talk to people sometimes, they thought maybe I've passed through the 4 walls of the university. But that's not true. When it comes to civilization, we all just have to have brain. There are some people who is not even educated, don't pass through primary schools or nursery schools, but at the end of the day, when they sound, when they talk, yeah, this one got upstairs. It's not about the school. There are so many persons who passed 4 walls of the university. Believe me, they can't stand in front of the camera and even express themselves. And that's the problem. So I'm so proud and I'm furthering more, just due to one or two reasons. That's why I'm kind of like, on one side, but very soon I'll have my PhD, have my degrees, in whichever course I want to go for.
Amen.
So that's it.
I got a friend. Her name is Constance. When we came to Holland 1995, so she was actually suffering, running around, no document, nothing or whatever.
Yeah.
So by the time she was able to get a document, do you know that she started schooling? She went to school, got her first degree, got her second degree,
Mm,
she got her
mm,
master's, she got her PhD in Holland.
mm.
I'm telling you, that is, I looked at her, I said, and she was like, somebody was inspiring me because
Yeah.
this is when I came to Holland. I told my friends I want to go back to school. Everybody was like, but you already went to you already went to school. No, I said I want to have the degree in this country. I don't want to have a Nigerian degree where I'm carrying around. They will not answer me. I want to have their own degree. So everybody, my friends, they laugh at me. I went to school. I go to work, bring my bag. I started. Before you know, I got my first. Before you know, I went further. I got my second. So today I speak the language and I have their degree. When I mean in Holland, I schooled in Holland,
Mm.
and I'm happy about it. So when my company was forging up the other day, everybody was now running around to start going back to school. I already did it more than 5, 6 years ago. So I
Exactly.
saw what was coming. I didn't do it
Mm.
because of that, but it was like I saw it already. So I could just relax. So people
You,
don't
you know,
encourage
you know,
themselves to actually go back to school. They think it's a waste of time. They just follow the money. They need to make money. You don't want to go school again. What you want to do in
exactly.
school
That's the
now?
point. That's the
You don't
point.
make money already.
There are
No.
some people they don't have this motive of, let me further more the education. After all, the school not be money and wants to use and take it. But person when go school, when go 4 years of school, there are some certain places you can actually do things, and you that don't go, you cannot. Do you
Yes.
know that? Do you
Yes.
believe in that?
Yeah.
So sometimes your qualification actually give you more opportunities in several places. You get it?
Yes.
So it's a simple fact. Definitely, I will further more my education. Nothing will stop me except I stop myself. I said, no, I'm not gonna do it. No, I want to do it. Once the opportunity comes, I don't waste time for it. I do it.
So now I'm going to play the song from your. I'm going to try and play the song which
Starsforum song.
from Star Forum.
Yeah, the people need to hear it.
Yeah, I need to play
It's produced, man.
so that they can actually see and say, you know what, these people they know what they are doing. We if I go closer to them, I should be able to do something good like this. So let's hear it.
Hey, oh baby, I mean, oh baby, hey,
My baby, you fine, sweet but sugar cane. My baby, you too sexy, Bucky, island. My baby, you just like my mama. The way you do, it go kill it, person. The way you move, it don't kill it, person. My baby, so baby, come closer, oh my baby, before the game over. Anita, oh baby.
They call me gentle. The way you the when you waist you they feel in my heart too. I forgot to tell my mama but make I leave that for reserve, oh señorita. Wherever you take me I go take. I not go use you play. I go and ask you to the world. Try I go take. Wherever you take I go take. I go collect bullet for you. Whatever go touch you my baby make it fall for my chest. Fall you on my chest. Money on it make you call in my phone a day. Buy anything for my name I go pay. Ask for motor I go buy aeroplane. Even your breakfast I can pay today.
My baby, you fine, sweet but sugar cane. My baby, you too sexy, Bucky, island. My baby, you just like my mama. baby, come closer, oh my baby, before the game over. Anita, oh baby.
Oh my baby Anita, oh you chuku keni komba. See the way you want your body, be like Ghana your love for. Sonny Maxine again, yo. You call me first a general. Can I use my original? Your beauty's natural. Sonny Maxine again. You come on in you. Plenty love. I die. Baby, you just can't know.
Wow. Wow. You guys, it's like, so how did you make the selection of who would jump on the song?
What I mean, it was agree and disagree. You know, we agree today, tomorrow we disagree. You know, it was like, that's why I said, to work with a couple of persons is something else. It takes patience and tolerance before you can get that. Among ourselves, we disagree. And at the end of the day, we agree. Because why we do that is to get the best out of the best. Are you getting it? You know, we work with, what's it called? What's this guy's name? Mix Monster. You know, it wasn't easy even to get in contact with him, which is, what's his name? What's this guy's name? The guy that did the production.
Yeah.
Is a very popular, you know, guy in Nigeria. So, you know, getting him on phone was a problem. But at the end of the day, we were able to get to him, and we did it. And it came out, you know, very perfect and sound well. You know, so that's it. We must disagree to agree.
So when the song finally came out, now be realistic with us, were all the members actually satisfied with the production? Or there was still some who felt, you know what, we fell short. We should have done it this way.
No, initial stage, when the first mix was sent to us, and we look at it, and we say, we need to just, you know, take time and listen to it properly. And it was sent to all the people who were involved in the collabo. So everybody, you know, later everybody suggested that, oh, this thing needs to be out, this needs to be in, and we should tell the producer to do this, do that, you know, just for us to get a perfect job, you know, before we finally got, you know, the perfect job, and we release it. So that's it.
Okay. So thank you very much. I really enjoyed my time with you. So when you talk about the promotion, what are you guys doing to promote it?
Yeah, when the song came out, and when the song came out, we actually did our best to relate with some of the media, the producers. The DJs, and you know, to actually air the song on their platforms, and even back in Nigeria, because when we are going to do the major promotion is when the video is out, because as we speak now, we're working on how we're going to get the video done this summer, so that, you know, when we're singing, people will see the people who are actually called Starsforum. You know, when you're listening to audio and you're listening to video, you're watching the video and you're seeing who is singing the song, and then you have more interest. You know, you want to listen to it. It might be your favorite, it might be somebody you actually like to listen to.
So I have a question, personal question. So if I'm an artist, we know that a lot of EU artists are going through a lot right now. Many of them because of documents, because of maybe no job, no financial status or whatever. And I can sing. I want to join Starforum, and I want Starforum to sponsor me, sponsor my music, but I don't have money. Is Starforum willing to take me in and sponsor me?
100%, they will be willingly to help you out, but we have to come in an agreement.
And what type of agreement is that?
Yeah, we have to have a written note, official written note between Starsforum and this individual. You know, there's one thing, you know, it is a nature that sometimes we betray ourselves. It's in nature. So when we are having a legal agreement that is binding you and I believe when you want to leave or when you want to do some certain things, you will think about that legal agreement we are having. Because if you do that, it will definitely fall back to you.
Okay, is Star Forum a registered association?
Yeah, presently, we're giving an appointment this month for the registration of Stars Forum. We've been on it, for a very long time. They will tell us come today, come tomorrow, and all that. Now they finally schedule a date for us since last month. So because of the COVID-19 restriction and all that, now everywhere is open, so everybody can go anywhere, not like before. So they finally give us a date to come, and they tell us the things we need to bring, before Stars Forum can be registered. You know how the Europe side is.
Yes.
You must follow their procedures.
Yes. So Star Forum, when you are registered, are you also going to be applying for financial support from the local government, or you're still going to be doing it all by yourself?
Yes, because when we are registered, automatically the law recognizes us as Stars Forum. So we have every legal right, every legal right to actually, go to the local government level, to ask for, stuff like that. For example, we want to, make a concert in one of the local government. For example, it might be in Italy, it might be in Germany. We just go to their local government with our certificate of registration and we present to them, this is what we're about to do. So we might be lucky to buy the idea and they sponsor everything we have to do there. Is a way of, having integration as well.
Okay, so that's a very beautiful one. Are you not afraid that when it comes to money, we it's easy. Say we are bringing out our money now, we're supporting ourselves, we are doing this and that. But a time will come, maybe the Star Forum begins to get bigger and grow, and they begin to get the financial support from maybe sponsorship from this and that and that. Do you think there's something in place, or the members are trusted enough not to, not to allow that? Because in Benin Parable they said money scatters people. There's little money one will never see. Understand?
Yeah,
So
you're right.
are you guys actually talking about it on how not to allow it to become a measurement when it comes to the association performance? Because then it's going
All
to be
right.
like, you bring me this, I'm doing more than you. Understand? Because now you can say, oh, we are doing this, we are doing that, we are doing that. By the time the money comes in, you are 20 members, and the members know that, hey, the government gave you 20,000. It's not going to be the same story like, oh, I'm Dimogento, I've been working, I'm Mlex, I've been working, I've been writing, I've been secretary, I've been doing this or whatever. Then the fight comes. Are you people actually thinking about that already?
First of all, we don't even have to have that kind of idea, because anybody who's having such idea in his or her mind automatically is not planning, the forward of that association. What we do in Stars Forum, we are always transparent, from the president to the next member. The way we spend or whatever contribution we made concerning our any project is always, the calculation always brings to before the house for everybody to know this is how it went, this is how it went, receipt will be provided and all that. You see, when you're having a couple of persons who understand what a leadership is all about, who are transparent in everything they do, believe me, you won't have problem. Because I'm having my own among the contribution. So how do you expect me to eat your own? It doesn't make any sense. We don't even pray to have such members or such escorts in Stars Forum, because anything we do, we are always, open. This is how it is, and that is how it is. So you can't come to social media telling people, This one eats my money. This one eats my nobody will even do that. We have account where anything we are going to be doing is going into. Nobody is having right to that account except the person that is approved to have right to that account. And anything Starsforum needs, and we think we need to get something done. The money is coming now from that account. So it's simple.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the individual contribution. I'm talking about the big financial support that might come from Parastars.
That's what I'm saying. If we're getting the big support from this local level we were saying just now, it's going into straight to our account, isn't it? And that's where we're going to make use of it. So when the money is coming in, we have to let everybody know this is the amount that is coming in. This is the project we're having at hand. And this is what this one is worth. This is what this one is worth. So when there is transparency, I don't think anybody will have any issue with anybody. When we have leaders that understand how to, make use of things, how to do things at the right time, we don't have problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What's your general advice to us?
Well, I just want to advise each and every one of us. First of all, let's learn how to show love to each other. That is the number one thing. When you love me and I love you the way you love me, believe me, if you do anything, I won't be jealous of you. Because sometimes you see, jealousy is one of the things that actually bring us down. When you see your brother is ahead of you, no need of jealousy. You try, or you go to him and ask, bro, how can I achieve this that you achieve? If he's fine, he share the idea with you, fine. But if he doesn't, fine. Pray for him. Let him even go bigger. Because someday it might be you. You're known everywhere today, I'm not known everywhere today. Doesn't mean that I'm not important in society today. No. When the time comes, because everybody has his own time. Nobody knows Wizkid from anywhere before. Nobody knows Olamide. It was that green we all know. I grew up in Lagos, in Ajao Estate. So it was that green we know. We never knew Olamide. It was when that green died, Olamide rose up and it was everywhere. That's how it is. My time might not be your time. Your time might not be my time. So we have to wait for our time. And when it's time, nothing stops you. You are everywhere. And that's how it is. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So how can the people reach you guys if they want to join?
They can reach us on our social media handles. We have our contact there. We have our emails there. Starsforum, Starsforumeu on Facebook, on Instagram, Starsforumeu. Then you have our email there as well. So you can actually send us a message and somebody will definitely reply to the message.
Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on BUDETEE Afro Hour Radio to talk about Star Forum, and we look forward to bringing you guys back. So when is the second song coming out? Or this is just it?
No. We have a lot of projects we are actually working on. You see, in Starsforum we have a lot of persons, and each we can decide. Okay, this group decides, said okay, they want to do a song. Then the rest of us will support them to do a song. If you want to be part of it, no problem. So that's how we work. So they are working on a project as we speak now. But personally, I'm not part of the project because I don't want to be part of that particular project. So if I want to be part, it's fine. Then I'll still be part of it. It's a family thing.
So Mlex, I know you in the beginning of the interview, you talked about having a very beautiful and nice vocal. And I've been waiting to the end of the interview to actually let you give us that a cappella with that beautiful voice. We need to hear it now, B. We'll not just let you go like that.
It's normal. All right. The songs called "Come Closer" by Starsforumeu was produced by Celebobo, Miss Monster.
Okay.
So that was what I was trying to reflect to the other time we're talking about the song. So it was produced by Celebobo, Miss Monster in Nigeria. All right, guys. Mr. DJ BUDETEE said I should sing. He wants to hear my voice.
Yeah, so,
okay, let's go. Yeah. All right. My baby, you fine, you sweet as sugar cane. Oh. My baby, you too fresh, your body like island. My baby, you are my, just like my mama. The way you do, you go body person. The way you move, you go kill it person. My baby, so baby, come closer. My baby, before the game over. Later, baby.
So now you take that hook. Now I don't get to take the hook. Now you take the hook.
Yeah, I'm the one that took the hook. We're trying our best, you know.
So now you take the hook. Because I was listening, I said, I need to know it, to know it. I never hear about, but now I know that you take the hook. So which is good.
Yeah, we have different flavor, you know, when it comes to that aspect. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Man,
Thanks for coming.
it was nice. It was
Thanks.
nice. I really enjoyed myself, you know,
Yes.
the interview, the questions, you know, back up front. DJ BUDETEE, you want the rock promotion for six, but I don't see come out. I did camera.
Oh, but I enjoyed it. It was good. And people.
Thank you very much, sir.
Really
Thank you for the
enjoyed it.
privilege.
You know, the comments. The
I really
conversation was
appreciate. We
beautiful.
appreciate.
Thanks.
All
I look forward-
Starsforum
I
members
look
say
forward
a
to
very
it.
big thank you, you know, for bringing us. And we say very big thank you to all our viewers who are there watching us. And we really appreciate the love. You know, I'm not saying you guys, but I believe the love is just massive, you know. So keep watching DJ BUDETEE, man. It's where you need to be every Wednesday.
Thank you.
7 p.m. Not always missing. All right?
Yes.
So help us to share and let it go viral. DJ BUDETEE worldwide. Your
Thank
number
you.
one.
I'm going
Big
to
up.
cut. I'm going to cut this part for it. It's very beautiful. Really.
No
from
problem, sir.
endless. You know, I'm going to cut it.
No
and I'm
problem.
going to be playing it all the time. Thank you very much.
It's my
Appreciate it.
pleasure.
Thanks.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
us. Thank you.